Welcome to Scandinavia, where Europe feels like a fairy tale brought to life. Stretching across Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, this legendary region is a masterpiece of nature. Towering mountains carved by time, mirror-clear lakes, and glaciers that sparkle under the northern sun. Here, wild beauty meets timeless charm. As you wander through storybook cities and peaceful countryside, you'll find endless fields of flowers glowing golden beneath a deep blue sky, and fjords so dramatic they feel unreal. This is also the homeland of the mighty Vikings, a place where ancient history still echoes through every village, coastline, and forest trail. Today, join Travito as we journey into Scandinavia, a land of magic, mystery, and breathtaking landscapes waiting to be discovered. Our journey begins far above the ordinary, in Tromsø, a city perched deep within the Arctic Circle, where nature writes its most dramatic stories. Known as the Arctic capital of northern Norway, Tromsø stands at the crossroads of polar exploration, scientific discovery, and ancient northern culture. Surrounded by towering mountains and silent fjords, this is a place where the sky dances with the northern lights, whales glide through icy waters, and the traditions of the Sami people continue to shape life in the far north. Here, ice meets light, wilderness meets warmth, and every moment feels suspended between reality and dream. Tromsø isn't just a destination, it's an invitation to explore the edge of the world. Our journey continues to Lofoten, a dramatic chain of islands rising from the Norwegian Sea, instantly recognizable on the map as they stretch outward from one of Norway's narrowest points. For travelers around the world, Lofoten has long been a place of dreams. Even its name reflects the land itself, inspired by the shape of the islands, said to resemble the footprint of a lynx. Spanning nearly 150 kilometers, Lofoten is made up of 7 main islands, seamlessly connected by bridges and underwater tunnels. In just a few hours, you can drive from the wild northern peaks to the quiet southern shores, witnessing constantly changing landscapes along the way. Here, nature becomes a playground. Towering mountains meet turquoise waters, offering endless adventures, from hiking, climbing, and kayaking to fishing, surfing, skiing, cycling, and paddleboarding. But what truly sets Lofoten apart is its light. From September to April, the northern lights paint the sky with moving color. From May to July, the midnight sun never sets, bathing the islands in an endless golden glow. It's a place that feels unreal, like stepping into a living fairy tale. If Norway is on your map, Lofoten is simply unforgettable. Our journey now brings us south to Trondheim, a city where Norway's past and present meet along the calm waters of the Nidalva River. Once the Viking capital of Norway, Trondheim has been a center of power, faith, and culture for over 1,000 years. At its heart stands Nidaros Cathedral, a timeless masterpiece of stone and light, marking the end of the ancient pilgrimage route and standing as one of Scandinavia's most important landmarks. Around it, colorful wooden houses lined riverbanks, while modern cafes, universities, and creative spaces give the city a youthful, vibrant energy. Surrounded by fjords, forests, and rolling hills, Trondheim balances history with nature in perfect harmony. It's a place where ancient stories echo through quiet streets and where Scandinavia's spirit feels both deeply rooted and alive. A city that invites you to slow down, look closer, and feel the rhythm of Norway's heart. Our journey continues to Ålesund, a city rising from the sea, shaped by fire, water, and imagination. Built across a chain of islands on Norway's western coast, Ålesund is famous for its striking Art Nouveau architecture, a legacy born from rebirth after the Great Fire of 1904. Pastel-colored buildings, elegant towers, and ornate facades line the waterfront, reflecting softly in the surrounding fjords. From the viewpoint of Mount Oxla, the city unfolds like a living painting, islands scattered across deep blue waters, framed by dramatic mountains on the horizon. But Ålesund is more than its beauty. It is a gateway to Norway's wild west, where ocean storms meet peaceful harbors, where fishing traditions remain strong, and where nature is never far from daily life. Balanced between elegance and raw landscape, Ålesund feels both timeless and dreamlike, a place where Scandinavia's coastal soul truly comes alive. Our journey now leads us deep into Norway's untamed wilderness to Trolltunga, one of the most iconic natural landmarks in Scandinavia. Carved by ancient glaciers and shaped over thousands of years, this legendary rock formation juts boldly into the sky, suspended high above the deep blue waters of Lake Ringedalsvatnet. Reaching Trolltunga is a journey of endurance and reward. The trail winds through vast plateaus, rugged valleys, and ever-changing weather, each step bringing you closer to a view that feels almost unreal. Standing at the edge, the world stretches endlessly in every direction, silent, powerful, and humbling. This is a place where nature reminds us of its scale and strength, where myth and reality seem to merge. Trolltunga is not just a destination, it's a moment of pure awe, etched forever into memory. Our journey now brings us to Bergen, the gateway to Norway's fjords, where mountains rise steeply from the sea, and rain paints the city in shifting shades of green and gray. Once a powerful trading hub of the Hanseatic League, Bergen has long been a meeting point between Norway and the wider world. Along the harbor, the colorful wooden houses of Bergen stand as living history, reflecting centuries of commerce, craftsmanship, and seafaring life. Just beyond the city, 7 mountains surround Bergen like a natural amphitheater, offering panoramic views over fjords, islands, and the open Atlantic. Here, history, culture, and nature exist side by side. From quiet alleyways and lively fish markets to misty peaks and deep blue waters, Bergen feels both intimate and grand, a city where the soul of Western Norway reveals itself, one rain-soaked moment at a time. Our journey arrives in Oslo, Norway's capital, where nature and modern life exist in effortless balance. Resting at the edge of the Oslo fjord and surrounded by forests and hills, this city feels both cosmopolitan and deeply connected to the wild landscapes that define Scandinavia. Oslo is a place of stories, from Viking ships preserved in silence to world-class museums, bold architecture, and a design culture shaped by simplicity and sustainability. Along its waterfront, the city opens itself to the sea, while just beyond, trails and forests invite exploration in every season. Here, the rhythm slows, innovation meets tradition, and urban life blends seamlessly with open sky and water. Oslo is not just the end of a journey, it's a reflection of Norway itself, a quiet reminder that beauty in Scandinavia is found not only in dramatic landscapes, but in the harmony between people, city, and nature. With our journey through Norway complete, we now turn our gaze eastward, crossing borders while carrying the same spirit of discovery with us. From Oslo, the landscape begins to soften as we enter Sweden, where towering mountains give way to open plains, endless forests stretch toward the horizon, and life moves with a quieter, more understated rhythm. Our next stop is Malmö, a vibrant coastal city in southern Sweden, where modern design meets relaxed Nordic charm. Known for its bold architecture, spacious squares, green parks, and lively outdoor festivals, Malmö draws travelers from around the world with its creative energy and welcoming atmosphere. One of the city's most iconic landmarks is the Ålesund Bridge, a breathtaking link between Malmö and Copenhagen, Denmark's capital. Just a 30-minute drive across the water, this connection creates a seamless blend of cultures, where Swedish simplicity and Danish flair come together. In Malmö, borders fade, and Scandinavia reveals itself as a beautifully connected world of shared history, innovation, and coastal life. Our journey now brings us to Stockholm, a city suspended between land and water, where history drifts across 14 islands connected by bridges and waterways. Often called the Venice of the North, Stockholm unfolds gracefully along the Baltic Sea, blending natural beauty with refined Scandinavian elegance. From the cobbled streets of Gamla, where medieval stories echo through narrow alleys, to the sleek design, innovation, and creativity that define the modern city, Stockholm moves effortlessly between past and future. Museums, royal palaces, and waterfront promenades sit side by side with forests, parks, and open skies. Here, nature is never far away. The archipelago stretches endlessly beyond the city, while light dances across the water, changing the mood with every hour. Stockholm is more than a capital. It's a living harmony of culture, history, and nature, offering one of Scandinavia's most unforgettable experiences. Our journey now leads us to Uppsala, a city of knowledge, faith, and ancient roots, just north of Stockholm. As one of Sweden's oldest cities, Uppsala has long been a center of learning, belief, and tradition, shaping the nation's cultural and intellectual identity for centuries. At its heart rises Uppsala Cathedral, the tallest church in Scandinavia, its twin spires reaching toward the sky. Nearby, the prestigious University of Uppsala, founded in 1477, fills the city with youthful energy, curiosity, and a timeless academic spirit. Surrounded by quiet rivers, open landscapes, and historic burial mounds, Uppsala feels calm and contemplative. It is a place where past and present move gently together, a city that invites reflection, depth, and a deeper understanding of Sweden's soul. Across the wind-swept Baltic Sea, time seems to drift backward as we arrive in Visby, a medieval jewel quietly guarding the shores of Gotland. Encircled by ancient stone walls and time-worn towers, Visby feels like a place where history has been carefully preserved, untouched by the rush of the modern world. Once a powerful trading center of the Hanseatic League, the city's cobblestone streets, church ruins, and rose-covered houses tell stories of merchants, sailors, and centuries of maritime life. Every corner feels like a page from a storybook shaped by wind, sea, and time. Framed by dramatic coastlines and open skies, Visby carries a quiet magic, especially in the golden light of summer evenings. It is a place where the past lingers in the air, inviting travelers to slow down, wander, and step into Sweden's living history. With our journey through Sweden complete, we now cross into Denmark, where the landscapes soften and the rhythm of life feels effortlessly warm and inviting. Our first stop is Aarhus, a city that blends deep history with youthful creativity on Denmark's eastern coast. As one of the country's oldest cities, Aarhus carries traces of its Viking past, while its vibrant university culture fills the streets with modern energy. From the open-air stories of Den Gamle By to bold contemporary architecture and a thriving art scene, the city moves comfortably between tradition and innovation. Framed by forests, beaches, and calm waters, Aarhus offers a quieter, more intimate side of Scandinavia. It's a place where culture, nature, and everyday life flow together, welcoming, inspiring, and unmistakably Danish. Our journey now leads us to Odense, a city where imagination and history walk hand in hand. As the birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen, Odense feels infused with fairy tales, where cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and quiet canals echo stories known around the world. Beyond its literary legacy, Odense is one of Denmark's oldest cities, blending medieval roots with a modern, creative spirit. Museums, green spaces, and lively cafes bring warmth and life to the city, while its slower pace invites you to wander and explore. Gentle, charming, and full of character, Odense captures the heart of Denmark, a place where stories feel alive and every corner carries a sense of wonder. Our journey reaches its final chapter in Copenhagen, a city where Scandinavian design, history, and everyday life come together with effortless elegance. Set along the water and shaped by centuries of seafaring tradition, Denmark's capital feels open, creative, and deeply human in scale. Colorful harbors like Nyhavn reflect rows of historic townhouses, while bicycles glide past royal palaces, modern architecture, and cozy cafes. From timeless landmarks such as Tivoli Gardens to cutting-edge design and world-class cuisine, Copenhagen blends tradition and innovation in perfect balance. Here, life is lived outdoors, close to the sea, and at an unhurried pace. Copenhagen is more than a destination, it's a feeling, a place that captures the essence of Scandinavia. Simple, sustainable, and quietly beautiful. As our journey through Scandinavia comes to an end, we leave behind more than landscapes. We carry moments. From Arctic skies dancing with northern lights to medieval streets, quiet forests, and cities shaped by water and light, each place has told its own story. Norway's raw wilderness, Sweden's timeless elegance, and Denmark's warm simplicity together form a region where nature and life exist in rare harmony. Here, beauty isn't loud, it's felt in silence, balance, and the space to breathe. If this journey has inspired you, let it be a reminder that the world is still full of wonder, waiting just beyond the familiar. Until the next adventure, thank you for traveling with Travito.